First question this week, have you recovered yet from Monday?
Yes, I think we have. We had 2 days off, so there can be no excuses. In the run-up to Saturday, it's a big game. We enjoyed the other night, learned lots from playing against Portsmouth, and I thought the players were really strong. Played a really good performance, and probably can count themselves unfortunate not to have grabbed a draw and taken them back down there, but it wasn't to be.
For various reasons, it was a big game mentally, I guess, as well as physically. Mentally, has everybody got over it as well?
Yeah. I mean, there's been no signs of anything today, anything negative. And I don't think there should be, and it definitely shouldn't be after the Lord Mayor's show. That we turned up and the fans turned up, the backing was amazing, and it's just what we want to envisage the stadium looking like in the future. But I think it should only prove to be a tonic for the players, knowing that they did well in that environment, and also with that calibre of player against you. I was not majorly surprised by how the lads looked, but it was really good to see the lads looking comfortable.
So now you've hit that level of intensity in one match, how do you move forward with it?
Well, that's a challenge for us, and I spoke to a few of the senior players this morning just to say, let's take it forward a notch again, and we shouldn't go backwards now, because I think that's when the regrets would start. In my mind, anyway, you're looking for consistency rather than inconsistency now, and make sure that the attitude is spot on. And I think it's given us belief that we can really strive to keep on improving and play at a really good level.
And do occasions like that give you things that you can't get anywhere else, like that belief that you can go on?
Probably, you're probably right in saying that. I think it's stepping up against a so-called better class. It's those sink or swim moments, and no one really did sink it. On the occasion, I thought they were great, and I thought there were a few. I thought everyone was at least a 7 out of 10, but a few were 8s and 9s, and so it's definitely a confidence booster. And like I say, it's now approaching the next game, demanding that the bar be set higher and higher, because it was set higher the other night, and we managed to get over that, that bar and achieve a good performance. So there's no reason why we should look back now.
Now, we spoke last week about maybe a change of routine with the game being on the Monday. This week you've got the recovery and then the preparation for the game on the Saturday, having played on a Monday. So have you done anything different this week as a result?
We get on Tuesday and Wednesday off, and so today was the first day they've been back in. And I think everyone needed a bit of respite, and it was really late by the time the game finished after the initial delay. And there's a lot of adrenaline and physical energy output from the other night, and so they deserved the days off. But I think they came in fresh. They had a really good workout with Paul Thurwell today, and they all look sharp.
Bromley, another big opponent as you mentioned, top of the table. What have you made of them? What have you seen so far?
Well, honestly, I tip them to be right up there in the summer, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be out. The players come at the end of the season and they'll be contending for the title, in my opinion, because they're big, strong, consistent, got a really good manager who backs them all the way and gets them fired up, and they invested in some good players in the summer, and he's proven to be shrewd in the transfer market, bring some really clever players into the squad. So it's going to be another big battle, but we're glad to have another battle, and it's hardly a flat game. It's up against the table toppers, and another big challenge.
Probably ideal, the timing of it, isn't it? Because it's going to be easy to get up for this one compared to, I don't know, some other games without being disrespectful to anybody.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think there's many dead rubbers now at this level. Certainly it's the opportunity anyway. If you put a spin on it and think, right, yeah, it can be quite daunting going to the table. Leighton Orient last year, Bromley are in a similar position, but it's a real opportunity to close the gap. If we can get a successful result out of it. But we're going to have to go with it along the same lines of high energy, pressing all over, working our socks off to try and get something from the game.
So fitness-wise, let's start with Warren Burrell, came off the other night, head injury.
Yes, just suffering from a little bit of concussion. He's guaranteed me he's okay, but we're going to have to go on the doctor's advice come Friday, and see what's been said then.
And how's everyone else?
Everyone's fine. Everyone's fine and trained really well. So, yeah, Monday's gone. Move on.
And since we last spoke, there's been a few contract extensions. Warren Burrell is one a case in point with that. How good is it to get things like this sorted at this stage of the year?
I think it's really good, and I think those lads have deserved it. The extension of their deals, and we're glad to have them. To be honest, I think everyone could probably see on television, those that didn't come to the game, that Warren had started the game really well. He's unlucky to come off, but Mark Beck was. I don't think there was anyone better on the pitch on the night. He dominated their back line, and so it's good to have those lads sewn up, and they've been an integral part of the team for some time now, and it's good for supporters, in my opinion, to come along and they know what they're going to get from the players and the regular starters. So yeah, all being well, they can be part of the team for some time to come.
And as a player, having got that sorted, does it change your mindset, almost a little bit more comfort, but in a positive sense?
Yeah, I think so, because we've got hungry animals in there. I don't ever doubt their appetite. I think it's good knowing that you've got that sense of belonging, and they're going to belong here for some time to come, so they can get the teeth into actual, realising the aspirations and ambitions and the true potential.